Derek Jeter and Jeb Bush have been considered the lead contenders as the owners of the Miami Marlins. You heard it here first from Charlie Gasparino on Fox Business a couple weeks ago. However, we've also reported here on Countdown that questions are being asked about whether the all-star pair can afford the $1 billion price tag. Now they've hit a roadblock, or would you call it, are they fouling out in the bidding war?
Yes,
for the moment, at least?
What we understand is this is people with direct knowledge of their cash-raising efforts. They have hit a pretty significant roadblock in raising money for investors. That doesn't mean they won't be able to raise the money. We should point out that a spokesman for Jeb Bush, we have not heard from a representative of Jeter yet, but a spokesman of Jeb Bush said their bid is not in jeopardy. As a matter of fact, the league has given them plenty of time to try to raise the money, but they clearly, from what we understand, and these are people close to the bidding process and close to the money-raising process, are having a difficult time coming up with the cash. The cash that they need to raise is something like $900 million, and they may need to raise an additional $300, $400, $500 million because the league wants a cash cushion on the Marlins. The Marlins are a money-losing team, indebted. They may want more money. So coming up with that money right now has proven very difficult. And as we should point out right now, they do not have the money. Some people think they're never going to get the money. We should point out that what people are saying close to the bidding process is that Tagg Romney is considered someone who is possibly in the lead to be the lead bidder on this right now. He bid $1.1 billion as opposed to Jeb and Jeter's $1.34 billion. But here's the difference. Tagg Romney, the son of Mitt Romney, has access to more cash. He's a hedge fund investor. He has his father's network out there of fundraising. Remember, Mitt Romney ran Bain Capital. It's a private equity firm. He has access to a lot of cash. And so what people are saying now, close to the bidding process, it's actually Tagg Romney who's in the pole position, in the lead position to do it. Again, we should point out that the investment banker for Jeb and Jeter is Greg Fleming, a very resourceful fellow. Used to be one of the top executives at Morgan Stanley and Merrill Lynch. From what I understand, he's going out to Latin America and maybe even China to try to raise the big bucks, to try to get investors that want to be silent investors, so to speak, because you need to raise $100 million at a pop to raise the 1.34 or the $2 billion that they're going to need for the cash cushion and everything else. One other thing to point out, and this is kind of key, and I think shows you that this bid is somewhat in jeopardy right now. From what we understand, friends of Jeb Bush are telling him to walk away from this right now.
Oy, okay.
And here's the reason why. There's a lot of money to be raised, and not only that, the Marlins are not making a lot of money. So, Jeb, from what we understand, friends of Jeb Bush are telling him to walk away. We should point out that a spokeswoman for Bush denied that they're ending this right now. But this thing is clearly in trouble. And I will tell you this. I can't understand why the Marlins are worth $1.34 billion.
There you are.
They are the finances, I'm telling you, Liz, the finances don't work. I would suggest that everybody read my report on foxbusiness.com.
I was just going to ask.
It's on the web right now. We get into much more detail, but this is a big story. It looks like Tagg Romney right now
is the lead.
It looks that way, but you don't know, because, you know, here's the thing. This thing is being held in secret, but clearly Jeb and Jeter are having they've only put in $50 million apiece.
We got to run. Charlie, thank you. Thank you. Great stuff.